So I may have made another channel, and it may have nothing to do with gaming whatsoever, because this channel is going to be all about my projects, vehicle-wise. Right now I have two projects. One is a 1997 Chevy K1500 four-wheel drive, Z71 Silverado, heavy half-ton. It's got the 350. 4L60, got 209,000 miles at this point. I had pulled it out of the woods back in, or me and my father had pulled it out of the woods back in 2019, I believe. And it was sitting for a few years before I got my license, and at that point I started to mess with it. I started with a whole brake system teardown, and it ended up on jack stands for fucking, I don't know, like at least a week, trying to rebuild the whole brake system. Started pissing coolant all over the place after that. It's being covered by a rubber grommet. Next were the tires, which were dry rotted BFGs from God knows how long ago, and they were also bald. I got some open country, Toyo open country AT3s, I believe. Been using those for the past 5,000 miles or 3,000 miles ish. Then went to doing a tune-up, did a new air filter, Iridium IX plugs, MSD Performance, superconductor, plug wires, MSD Performance distributor rotor and cap. Expensive tune-up, but it was worth it. Then did an oil change, mobile and synthetic oil in it, and then K&N filter. Oil change was successful. The more I drove it, the more I realized it started leaking oil, and I couldn't tell where from. Turns out it was from the oil filter, like adapter, the oil filter housing, the lines that go into it, the oil cooler line. Fixed it. I realized one of the U-bolts in the rear was broke. The whole truck has been sitting for a while, so everything was rusty. So I replaced that U-bolt with some brute force. The diff cover was leaking, so I decided to do a diff cover oil change on the diff. This has a 14-bolt semi-float rear end, which I believe houses like 2.7 quarts of oil. The mistake that I have still yet to fix is I put non-limited slip fluid in it, but it's a positive traction unit, or it's a G80 Eaton unit, so it needs limited slip, and it has conventional in it right now. Started driving it more, beat the piss out of it. I changed the headlights to halos and the rear taillights to LEDs. I just started to do little stuff here and there. Added a SCAR 10-inch subwoofer instead of my 215s, which were ludicrously loud. Most recently, I did Infinity Kappa tweeters in the front, Infinity Kappa two-ways and Infinity tweets in the front doors. The other project is a 1995 Honda Accord LX with a 5-speed manual, 2.2 liter inline-4, F22B2 Honda motor. I've been having some fun with it. I changed the shifter just because I haven't done much to it other than slam it on coilovers. Right now it looks goofy because the front's higher than the rear. I'm trying to get a new exhaust for it, but not really of top priority because that car is not being driven every day. I got new tires on it because the other ones were literally drag slicks. What's upcoming for that car is I'm going to rebuild the front and rear suspension, all control arms, maybe do some work on the subframes, but they look pretty good. Probably going to check the bearings. I know one of the rear brakes is locked, or kind of locked. It's rubbing really, really bad. I'm probably going to paint it because the car is actually kind of wanted in my town, so I don't want to be driving around with that car. It needs new rings, piston rings, all the basic stuff, but all that stuff's easy because it's a Honda. I'm also going to rebuild the interior and try to get a more fancy interior inside of it. It's got a sunroof, which is leaking, and it's been taped up, and it's a hack job. I bought the Accord for $400, and I bought the truck for $1. It was more of a, they didn't really need it or want it, and they just wanted it off the property. But there's going to be more to come with both vehicles, and on this channel, I will be keeping up with both vehicles. Not to mention, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're interested in these builds. If this channel blows up, I'll start doing more and more videos. As we go into winter with my truck, approach spring with the car, I'll start that rebuild soon. So make sure you guys subscribe if you want to see more on these cars, and I'll start posting more on them.